Africa, giant among continents, 4 times larger than the United States. Sierra Leone, Ghana, and Nigeria were well named the Slave Coasts, where raiding tribes once captured thousands of their fellow Africans and sold them to foreign traders. Deep in the interior of Nigeria lies the Sudan Mission Area. Here in Nigeria, missionary evangelists, doctors, teachers, nurses, and technicians now labor to bring the more abundant life in Christ to 250,000 people in such communities as Pero, Bambour, Karum, Bambuka, Jen, Lankaviri, Zina, and Kassa. For most of the people, life continues in the daily round. Some strive diligently to wrest food from a stubborn soil. Others seek fuel and carry water. The artisan labors at his primitive task, shaping a handle and forging a hoe. A calabash is fashioned from a gourd, and the craftsman adds a traditional artistic touch. A woman's work is never done. She grinds corn for the daily meal. She cares for the children. She buys and sells in the marketplace. Among the people in this area are the aristocratic and haughty Fulani who come trading, carrying with them the religion of Muhammad and the Hausa language, now rapidly becoming the trade language for all of Nigeria. Other tribes, superstitious, constitute a large part of the population. These are people wishing to be citizens of an independent nation. Christ died that they may also be citizens of his kingdom. Vigorous and active health is one goal of the abundant life. All early missionaries were trained in simple medical practice. Today, Christ comes to Nigeria through well-trained and equipped health programs, as here at Ginter Memorial Hospital.
want to practice medicine where the need is without limit, become a medical missionary. I am the only doctor for 250,000 Africans. Most of our patients are treated at outstations like Jen. Other stations are at Pero, Lankaviri, Zina, and Bambuka. An increasing number of dispensaries are staffed entirely by Africans who have been trained here at the hospital. "90% of the population are infected with worms. There are all the tropical diseases, malaria, yaws, trachoma, leprosy, and there are also burns, wounds, infections, pneumonias, tuberculosis, smallpox, and meningitis." Emmanuel here was hunting the ferocious Junrago. The African dispenser recognized meningitis. So family and friends set out for the mission hospital 12 miles away. Now Emmanuel has a chance to grow, perhaps to become Malam Emmanuel, a teacher like his father.
Christ comes to Nigeria through educational programs. Malam Gwati is headmaster at the Bambor School. When Gwati was a boy, his education began in one of the numerous classes for religious instruction conducted by the African Church.
B, 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 Bo, Bo, Boo, Boo, B, 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 Bo, Bo, Boo, Boo, B, B, Ba, 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 Ba.
Young Gwati learned well and was soon leading his class in the mission school. Gwati married a Christian wife and was selected by African church leaders for the teacher preparation course at the Gindri Training Center. In this school, his wife found courses to help her become a better wife and mother. When Gwati received his graduation certificate, he became a fully qualified teacher. Upon return to his home, he is greeted with honor and recognition. He is invited to sit with the old men of the village. Now, he is a first citizen and an elder in the church. Gwati's wife also shares his honor. The women of the village bring gifts of welcome. In the days to come, she will teach them the better way of life which she has learned in school. Educated men and women are the foundation of a strong and active church. Christ comes to Nigeria through the work of such church leaders as Pastor Ali, a man who by word and example persuades his people to follow Christ.
All days belong to God, but on Sunday I give special thanks that He has chosen me as one of those who guide His people to Christ. The Benue Valley is my home. My church is among the people of Pero. "60 years ago, my people lived in the hills, always on guard, always fearing to be captured and made slaves. Water had to be carried from the plain below, and our fields were far from our guarded houses. It was Christ's teaching that forced an end to slavery. Under the old gods, women were as beasts of burden, to be bought and sold, in every way inferior to men. People can rise above its women, its mothers. As I see this tree, I think of Mina, the blind one teaching the gospel.
Wa kanka barna gama dukanmu muna nan ya kira a kawo haske, ya zabura ya shiga yana rawan jiki domin tsoro ya faɗi a gaban bulut.
My friend Elia was trained in the mission hospital at Bambor. Now it is he who watches and protects the health of our village. Jato is a pagan. Many times I have spoken with him, but he is not yet ready to understand Christ's word. The market is empty now on God's day. But here I preach often to those who do not yet believe. It was in the carpentry class at the mission that Alkali learned to build door frames and windows, and to read the lines which tell how to make a box or a chair. And always there is the near comfort of the mission station, giving counsel and guidance, which I must often seek for my people. And the mission school where I studied to become a pastor. And so to our church, built in Christ's name by the people of Peru. I pray God's blessing on my brothers across the sea who have helped us to make our African church witness to Christ. In the difficult days ahead, may we be touched with the wisdom and understanding to make His word that has been planted to flourish and grow.
God has endowed Nigeria lavishly with land, life, and resources. These are the ingredients for building a new nation. Do Nigerians need more? Abundant life awaits the coming of one who knows the secrets of health, who casts out fear and superstition, who brings peace, purpose, and hope. Christ comes that all may have life more abundantly.